Alex was feeling pretty fit, active, and healthy, but he didn't really have any quantifiable metrics to back that up. He was unsure if he was getting enough exercise or sleep, or if his heart was beating at a healthy rate when he woke up one morning. Alex decided that enough was enough. It was time for him to start taking his health and fitness more seriously. But how, as it turns out? A simple fitness tracker would be the catalyst for some major lifestyle changes for Alex. Alex got himself a brand new fitness tracker. He was excited to start using it, but he wasn't really sure where to begin. Should he start by setting a step goal? Should he start tracking his heart rate? What about his sleep? Alex decided to start small and set a simple step goal for himself. He wanted to see if he could reach 10,000 steps per day. With that goal in mind, Alex started his day and put his new fitness tracker to the test. At first, it was tough for Alex to reach his step goal. He found himself sitting for long periods and forgetting to move around. But as the days went by, Alex got into a rhythm. He started taking walking breaks during his workday, and even walked to the grocery store instead of driving. His fitness tracker buzzed gently on his wrist, whenever he'd been sitting for too long, reminding him to get up and move. Before he knew it, Alex was consistently hitting his step goal of 10,000 steps per day, and that was just the beginning. As Alex continued to use his fitness tracker, he decided to set more goals for himself. He started tracking his workouts, monitoring his heart rate, and even logging his sleep patterns. He wanted to see how these factors were affecting his overall health and well-being. Alex found that tracking his heart rate was especially helpful. He noticed that his heart rate would spike whenever he ate sugary foods or drank coffee. This helped him make healthier food choices and cut back on caffeine. He also learned that his heart rate would drop significantly when he meditated or did yoga. This made him want to incorporate more mindfulness practices into his routine. Tracking his sleep was another game changer for Alex. He discovered that he slept better when he went to bed earlier and woke up at a consistent time each day. He also learned that he needed more sleep than he thought. When he only got 6 hours of sleep, he felt sluggish and irritable during the day. But when he got 7 or 8 hours of sleep, he had much more energy and focus. All of this data was being recorded in Alex's fitness tracker, giving him a clear picture of his progress and areas for improvement. It was motivating for Alex to see his progress over time. When he first started using the fitness tracker, he was only getting 4,000 steps per day, and now he was consistently hitting 10,000 steps. His heart rate was more under control, and his sleep was more consistent. Alex was feeling great, and he had his fitness tracker to thank for it. But Alex didn't stop there. He wanted to take his health and fitness journey to the next level. So he decided to invest in a smart scale. Scale would allow him to track his weight, body fat, muscle mass, and other health metrics. The data would then sync with his fitness tracker, giving him an even clearer picture of his progress. At first, Alex was a bit hesitant about using a smart scale. He was worried that it would be too complicated, or that he wouldn't be able to understand the data. But as it turns out, the scale was incredibly easy to use, and the data was presented in a clear and concise way. Alex was able to see his weight and body composition trends over time, which helped him make adjustments to his diet and workout routine. One of the things that Alex noticed was that his muscle mass had increased since he started working out. This was really motivating for him, because it showed that his hard work was paying off. He also noticed that his body fat percentage had decreased, which meant that he was getting leaner and more toned. Overall, Alex was thrilled with the insights that the Smart Scale provided. It was clear that adding this device to his fitness tracker data was helping him paint a clearer picture of his health. He was able to see his progress in a more comprehensive way and make adjustments to his routine as needed. But Alex wasn't done yet. He wanted to take his health and fitness journey to the next level. He started tracking his water intake, nutrition, and even stress levels, all from his wrist. With the help of Wearables, Alex was able to monitor his hydration levels throughout the day and make sure he was drinking enough water. This was especially helpful during hot weather or when he was working out. He also used a wearable to track his nutrition and make sure he was eating a balanced diet. The wearable would sync with a food tracking app, allowing Alex to log his meals and snacks easily. This made it much easier for him to stick to his healthy eating goals. Perhaps most importantly, Alex used a wearable to track his stress levels. found that this was a great way to manage his stress and make sure he was taking steps to relax and recharge. The wearable would alert him when his stress levels were high, prompting him to take a few deep breaths or go for a quick walk. This was extremely helpful for Alex, as he was prone to getting overwhelmed and burnt out. On particularly busy days, Alex found that these gentle reminders to take a break were sometimes exactly what he needed. Even though it might seem like a small thing, being reminded to breathe deeply or go for a walk can make a huge difference when you're feeling stressed. These moments of mindfulness helped Alex stay focused and productive throughout the day, without causing him to completely derail from his goals. Over time, these small habits added up to make a big difference in Alex's life. He had more energy, better sleep, and felt in control of his personal health and well-being. But Alex still couldn't help but wonder if there was more that wearable tech could do for him. He started to think about how it could help him with his productivity and staying organized. He longed for a simpler way to manage his schedule, reminders, and smart notifications. Little did he know that wearable technology had a lot more to offer him. And that's where our story starts. Alex was feeling pretty good about his health and fitness journey. He had a better understanding of his body and was making positive changes to his lifestyle. But he still felt like something was missing. He wanted to find a way to connect his wearable tech with his daily schedule, reminders, and smart notifications. That S when he came across a new device that promised to revolutionize the way he organized his life. With this new device, Alex was able to view his calendar, receive reminders, and respond to messages all from his wrist. It was like having a personal assistant on his arm. At first, Alex was a bit skeptical. He wasn't sure if he could trust a piece of technology to manage his life, but he was willing to give it a try. As he started using the device, he realized that it was going to change his life. The device was able to sync with his existing wearable tech, allowing him to see his health metrics and schedule all in one place. This made it much easier for him to stay on top of his goals and responsibilities. For example, if Alex had a busy day scheduled, the device would remind him to take breaks and check in with his health metrics. If he was feeling stressed, the device would suggest mindfulness exercises or guided meditations. If he forgot to drink water, the device would send a gentle reminder. It was like having a personal coach and organizer all in one. As time went on, Alex became more and more reliant on the device. He used it to manage his time, organize his tasks, and stay connected to his goals. He was finally able to achieve the level of productivity he had always dreamed of. The device had become an essential part of his life. Wearable tech has come a long way in recent years, and it's clear that it's not going anywhere. From fitness trackers to smartwatches, these devices have become an integral part of our daily lives. They've helped us become more aware of our health and have given us the tools to make positive changes. But the future of wearable tech is even brighter. As these devices continue to evolve, they'll become even more powerful and beneficial for us. Who knows what the future holds for wearable tech? Maybe one day we'll have devices that can monitor our emotions or predict our health risks. But one thing is for sure, wearable tech will continue to play a major role in our lives, and we coo and wait to see what the future brings.